Minister of Finance Lan Huan said at the press conference of the Standing Committee of the National People's Congress last Friday, that relevant tax policies to support the healthy development of the real estate market have been submitted for approval in accordance with procedures and will be launched in the near future. Regulators are working on a proposal that would allow major cities such as Shanghai and Beijing to cut home buyers' debt taxes to 1% from the current 3%, giving city governments room to adjust the rules. Affected by the COVID-19 epidemic, market demand has dropped significantly. China's real estate cyclical regulations in different stages. Real estate developments face financial pressure. Real estate tax is calculated and paid based on the residual value after deducting 10% to 30% from the original value of the project. The tax rate of real estate tax is 1.2%. If it is calculated based on the residual value of the project and it is calculated and paid based on the rental income of the project, the tax rate is 12%. The stamp tax rate for real estate transactions is 0.05%. The standard value added tax rate is 5%. So now let me introduce the purpose of reducing project taxes and fees. And first is stimulate demand for home purchases. Reducing home purchase taxes and fees can efficiently reduce the cost of home purchase and stimulate home buyers to enter the market, thus promoting the recovery of the real estate market. And the second is improve market liquidity. Reducing the burden of home purchase can increase the purchasing power and the efficiency of home buyers, increase market transaction value, and improve market liquidity. And third is improve market confidence. By reducing the burden on home buyers, improve market confidence and stabilize project prices. The performance of the Chinese stock market from the beginning of 2024 to the middle of 2024 is not as good as expected. We can refer to the data statistics of the Shanghai Composite Index this year. The stock did not grow as expected, but it grew rapidly near the end of the year. It was mainly affected by multiple factors, including economic growth, increased pressure on corporate profits, and changes in government regulatory policies. During this period, the stock market fluctuated frequently and the investor confidence was greatly affected. Trump's coming to power means potential trade frictions such as the beginning of the Sino-US trade war, making the market more cautious about the prospects of China's economy. The institution of trade sanctions has led to a decrease in the willingness of multinational companies to invest in China. At the same time, the increase in import tariffs has also affected the profitability of Chinese export companies, which has indirectly weighted the performance of the stock market. At the same time, Trump's policy not only affected the Chinese stock market, but also had a considerable impact on the real estate industry. The American First policy implemented by Trump after taking office has emphasized isolation, which has increased uncertainty in the global real estate market, especially in countries affected by economic sanctions and trade tariffs. As the world's second largest economy, China's real estate market is highly dependent on exports and investment, making it face several challenges. China's real estate market has always been an important part of supporting economic growth, but after Trump came to power, the economic friction between China and the United States promoted the Chinese government to adopt a series of regulatory measures to prevent the real estate market from bubbles. Against this background, regulatory policy on the real estate market have become increasingly strict. With pressure and low restriction policies frequently introduced the coupled speculation and increased supply and demand pressure on the market. This policy environment has led to a slowdown in housing price growth, and some cities have seen housing prices fall and the transaction value shake. However, it is worth noting that despite facing many challenges, China's real estate market has shown a certain degree of resilience. Against the background of the central bank's monetary policy support the transformation of economic structure, some hot cities still attract capital inflows, showing strong market demand. At the same time, with the transformation and upgrading of China's economy, the rate of emerging fields such as technological innovation and green buildings has brought new development opportunities to the real estate market. So, from my personal point of view, first, the policy of reducing purchase tax is aimed at easing the burden of home buyers. Purchase tax is an important expense in home purchase transactions. The reduction of the tax rate can effectively reduce the cost of home purchase and attract more home buyers to enter the market, especially in the current context of increasing economic uncertainty. Many potential home buyers are taking a wait-and-see attitude towards the market. By lowering the purchase tax, the government hopes to stimulate the intention of more home buyers and promote a rebound in transaction volume. In addition, the reduction of purchase tax can also have a transmission effect and promote the development of related industries. An active real estate market will not only benefit brokerage companies but also help the recovery of upstream and downstream industrial chains, such as building materials and home decoration. As real estate transactions increase, demand from related industries will also rise, thereby promoting the development of the overall economy. It should be noted that although the goal of the policy is to stimulate market activity, the reduction of the purchase tax cannot solve the long-term problems facing the real estate market with just one policy adjustment. In order to achieve sustainable development, the government still needs to comprehensively consider and line out the balance of market supply and demand, adjustment of financial policies, and the rationality of urban planning. Overall, the measures to reduce the purchase tax have injected new vitality into China's real estate market, which is expected to stimulate demand for home purchases, promote a pickup in transactions, and drive the prosperity of real estate brokerage industry.